Good morning, Marny here. It is Monday, April 10th, which means it is time for Marny's Monday Mag Makes. And I hope everyone had a great Easter. We didn't do anything special. We didn't eat anything special. Didn't go anywhere. Me and my dad, we just hung out here and did our normal thing. And my glasses are fogging up. It's a little warm in here right now. I'm, as usual, down in my room. So for this week, I decided I wanted to do, let's see, this is Crochet World, June 2022 is what I took this week's project from. And it is number 46, okay. It is the Evening Sea Can Cozy. So, I made two of them. One of them I made to fit my bottle. Actually, I made three cozies, but two are from the pattern, and then I made one to fit my tall skinny cans of the Zevia soda. So, for my first one, and I already stretched it out, so I went ahead and just put it on this jar because this is one of the jars that I drink out of all the time. I like to use mason jars. So this is the first one that I made, and I used the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn for this. And yeah, it's stretched out quite a bit, so, because the first day that I made it, I put it on my bottle that I keep upstairs and kind of stretched it out, and well, I'm not going to be able to show that, but you know, I thought it doesn't matter. I mean, you know what I'm going to use it for, so so there you go. Fits on my mason jar. Okay, for the second one, this is the one, and I've been waiting all week long. I didn't use it because I didn't want to stretch it out because I wanted to show it to you. But this is the one that I'm going to be using on my bottle that I use all the time. So this is it right here. Again, use the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton. I don't think I have any of that left, or I don't know what I did with it. This was the orange one that I used, and it is hot orange. That's what I used for this one here. And out of that, I also made a little lid for my cans. This is a label that I had from one of my yarn threads, and I use it to just put it on top of my can, just to keep gnats or any other nasty critters out of my drink. I don't like to share my drinks with bugs. Let's see. I can't find the one that I was using. This one right here. I know I had some left. I don't know where it is. Anyway, so I also put in it, I did a chain and then just went back and slip stitched through the whole chain and used it to put in here as a drawstring. So this is going to go on the bottle that I always take outside with me, especially because with the weather getting warmer, you know, by the time I come back in, you know, all my ice is gone and the bottle sweats, and when it sweats all over my yarn. So this will at least keep the sweat of the bottle contained into this. So now this right here, this one was one I just made for my little cans, the tall skinny cans of Zevia soda. So, and that's mainly because the can is slippery and just keeps me from dropping it. So that is this week's project that I worked on. Now, if anybody else did this project and you don't have a channel, feel free to email me pictures. I will make sure to leave my email address in the description box below. You can email me the pictures, and then next Monday I will show them like a show and tell. So that would be great if anybody does that. So for next week, I'm going to stay in the same book. I know this is the third time I've been in this book, but I wanted something easy because I'm trying to do other things right now. So for the next project, I picked, now that one that I just did, the Can Cozy, is on page 46, June 2022. Now I'm going back to page 40, which is the Sand and Waves Mug Rug. Those are really pretty. And again, those use a cotton yarn. I'm going to be using the same colors because those are actually the only ones I have. If I can find the rest of that yarn from this one, and then I still have quite a bit of this yellow left. This is just called yellow. And then I also have, now I haven't used any of this yet. This is just the white. But gosh darn it, I can't find the other. So, put these away. Wish I knew what I did with that. Oh wait, here it is, found it. This is what I've got left, and it is the creamsicle. Lily, sugar, and cream. So I did not work on the table runner like I had planned to this weekend. I ended up working on a project that I am being commissioned to make, and I'm not going to show it completely. I will give you a sneak peek of it. But that's what I'm working on. It's going to be a scarf, and it is just the same pattern as the Midnight Snowflakes. That's the pattern that I'm using is the Midnight Snowflakes. Just this time, instead of, because with the Midnight Snowflakes, the repeat pattern on that, you repeat it 5 times. For this, I'm only doing the repeat one time. I'm not going to be repeating it once I'm done with the first repeat. And then I also made the repeats within each row. I added 2 repeats to each row. So, yeah, somebody that I went to school with asked me if I would make this for her best friend, someone I went to school with. And I guess when next time she's in town, she will get this from me. She lives in Arizona. So yeah, I'm on, it's 50 rows, and I'm getting ready to start row number 28. And then of course, once I get done with this, I'll go back to working on the blanket, which will seem small compared to this. I mean, as far as getting each row done. Now for this scarf, I'm using the Premier Basics DK in navy and white. It's a little bit different than the blanket because for the blanket I'm using royal and white. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. Probably not going to do a video tomorrow. I'm going to keep working on this. I'm hoping to have it done within the next couple of days. Getting the first, I'd say 2 to 3 rows. Well, the first row, just the setup row, did take me quite a while, as it does with any, like with the blanket, took me a while because I used the I-cord method to start, but because there's so many and I'm using a thinner yarn, it takes longer. It's harder to see. I'm having to constantly keep my neck light charged because I'm constantly using it on this, because this is some really dark yarn, and it being smaller than what I'm used to using as far as yarn makes it a little bit harder. So that did take me a while to do. It took me a couple hours to do just the first setup row, and then after that, once I get going with it, then it takes me a little less time to get through the rows and to see where the pattern is going, and I don't need to look at the pattern so much. I do need to look at the pattern with each row, but once I get a couple of repeats in, I don't really need to look anymore. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Again, I hope everyone had a great Easter. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. And I will see you on probably Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.